Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome back to the Zoology class 2021. So today we will review back about invertebrate. What is invertebrate? Invertebrate is the animal that doesn't have backbone. Okay, so since it doesn't have backbone, so they are fragile, and 96% of animals in this world are invertebrate. Okay, so this is animal classification chart. I hope you are familiar with this. You remember how to read the chart. Okay, so basically classification is when a scientist grouping animal from a big group to a smaller group. So that means from this is the big group and the last one is the smallest one. Our target is today to find where is the animal without backbone. So first of all, the kingdom. So animal is under kingdom Animalia. Okay, now look at beside Animalia. So phylum. So animal without backbone is under phylum Arthropoda. Okay, and there's another one, animal without backbone, which is mollusca. So there are two phylum that have no backbone. Go to the class. There are three classes of animal that doesn't have backbone. First, Insecta, Arachnida, Crustacea. Okay, so mollusca is also animal without backbone. So now this is the example that you have learned before. Butterfly is the example of Insecta. Spider is the example of Arachnida. Crab is the example of Crustacea. And last one, snail is the example of mollusca. This is the summary. So animal is under kingdom Animalia. And for the phylum, there are two phylum of animal that doesn't have backbone, which is Arthropoda and also mollusca. Then, Arthropoda have three classes: Insecta, Arachnida, and Crustacea. Okay, first, phylum Arthropoda. So, Arthropoda is the group of animal without backbone. Okay, so since it is fragile, so Allah created exoskeleton. So, exoskeleton is like a skin, a hard skin that cover the body. Okay. So if you see those shiny things here, this one is the exoskeleton. Next, segmented body. So all animal without backbone have segmented body, which the body is break into parts. So example here, the first part, head, middle part, thorax, and also abdomen at the back. And then they also have a jointed appendage. So appendage is something that join on the main body. So for example, here antenna. So antenna is joined on the head. So the first class under Arthropoda is Insecta. So you have learned classifying parts of butterfly last year. So why butterfly is in the class Insecta? Because butterfly have exoskeleton, covered by exoskeleton. They also have three parts of body, 1, 2, 3, head, thorax, and also abdomen. And they also have a jointed appendage, which is antenna, the legs here, and also the pairs of wings. So these are the parts of butterfly that you had labeled last year. The second class under Arthropoda, which is Arachnida. With the example is spider. So why spider is under class Arachnida? Because body covered with exoskeleton. The body is also insegmented, but the different Arachnida with Insecta is Arachnida only have two parts of body. This is the first one and the second one. Okay, the first one being called as cephalothorax. So cephalothorax is actually a combination of head and also thorax. So this is the head and this is the thorax. So when they combine, we call as cephalothorax. And abdomen, the second parts. Okay. Aranida also have a jointed appendage, which is a pair of pedipalp, pair of chelicera, 4 pairs of legs. Okay. Okay, number 3, the third class under Arthropoda. Okay, first, same thing, which the crab have exoskeleton. So this is the exoskeleton here. So the body is inside and it being covered by carapace, the hard cover. Crustacea also have segmented body. It also have only 2 parts, which is cephalothorax and also abdomen at the back. So the parts is covered by the carapace. That's what you cannot see here. And crustacea also have the jointed appendage, which is a pair of claw, 4 pairs of walking leg, and 2 pairs of antenna. Okay, now for the phylum Mollusca, snail is also animal without backbone. But why snail not being put in the group Arachnida? Okay, why it have their own name, which is Mollusca? The reason is it doesn't have exoskeleton. It doesn't have a hard cover skin. So if you look at this body, it doesn't have any things that cover the skin, except it have this one. We call this as salcelarous exoskeleton, which is the shell. So the mollusk has shell, not exoskeleton. Okay, and mollusk also has no segmented body. It doesn't have thorax, doesn't have abdomen. It's just full set of body here. It's combined the head, foot, and all. Okay, and also it doesn't have jointed appendage. Okay, if you look at here, it have here antenna, but the antenna is like combined. It's also part of the head. It doesn't separate. Okay, for the easy understanding, appendage is something that you can simply pull. But tentacles, you cannot simply pull tentacles from the head of snail because it is part of the head. So that is why snail is not in the Arachnida. It has a special group name, which is Mollusca. So as a summary, animal without backbone has 2 phylum, which is Arthropoda and also Mollusca. So Arthropoda has 3 classes, which is Insecta, Arachnida, and also Crustacea. And for the mollusks, only 1. Okay, why mollusks are different from the Arthropoda? Because it doesn't have exoskeleton, it doesn't have a segmented body, and also it doesn't have a jointed appendage. So that's all from me. So thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.